This internship I want so much. Have I put in enough effort? Have I pushed hard? Or are you just going to go around complaining? Oh, the government is so terrible. Oh, they're so corrupt. There's no work in Cameroon. Oh, there's no work in the UK. Oh, there's no work in the US. Just like what these black Americans are doing. I feel so sorry for them. I feel so sorry for them. They spend their time complaining about racism and marginalization that people from Africa who have known the hard life, I mean, people in the richest country in the world, people from Africa, from one of the poor, well, the poorest generally. Asia is poor, but we can say that Africa is really poor. Imagine if someone left Cameroon and went to the US, and in 2 years, I've got a family friend. In 2 years, he's bought his house, he has cars. Why? Because when he left Cameroon, he said to me, he said, sis, when I get to that America, I will live the American dream. And he has done nothing but live that dream. The only reason why, because he set his mind on the American dream. If you set your mind on victimhood, if you keep complaining and you set your mind on the government has done this, has done that, my parents have done this, my sister has done this, my brother has done this, and you lose yourself in that process of whining and complaining. The only thing you will harvest at the end of the day is failure. I'm sorry, it's failure. It's failure. It's not magic. If I did not think intentionally that I wanted to pass my accounting in Form 5 so that my father doesn't force me to repeat. And by the way, I forgot to mention, my father died when I was in lower seed, okay? He had a car accident and he died. I had no obligation to pass accounting for my A levels. But one thing that I decided to do was to honor my dad's memory. And though it was tough. I'm telling you that it was a tough one for me, but I focused. I put my mind to it and I put away all my other subjects. I took the risk and I said, I will study accounting until such a time when I'm comfortable to walk into the examination hall and I'm comfortable that when I walk out, I will pass the exam. And I had a B. I had a B. I had 5 A levels and I had a B in accounting. Isn't that amazing? For someone who hated accounting and who forcefully passed accounting in Form 5 because her dad wanted her to, and to someone and becoming or getting to the stage where I decide on my own that I want to pass it. I want to make my dad happy in his grave. You can do it. You can do it. It's like faith. It's like faith. Just as it is impossible to please God without faith, it is impossible to achieve anything in life without thinking about it, without pondering on that thing. If you keep pondering on good things and flexing your muscle for good, optimistic um, and I would say great achievements, you will realize them. Because what's going to happen is that you will start to behave in a way that is you will start to put forth actions that lead you towards achieving all what you're thinking about. If you're thinking about opening a restaurant, every time you walk into someone else's restaurant, you're going to be looking around. You're going to be particular in the way you look at the environment. Contrary to someone who just came in there to eat, your own behavior is going to be different. You will be very calculative in the food, in the service, not because you are creepy, but because your brain is just in the place where I want to have my own restaurant. I want to have my own restaurant. Try it. I'm telling you, try it. Try it. To dream anything that you want to dream, that's the beauty of your mind as a human being. To do anything that you want to do, that is the strength of the human will. To trust yourself to test your limits, that is the courage required to succeed. Test your limits. You lose 100% of the chances that you did not take. Just try. Try and fail. Try and fail, but please change your thought process. If you do not think about your hair, or if you do not think about braids, you will not go to a hair salon and ask them to braid your hair. It's the same thing with success. If you want to be successful in life, you have to think about success day in, day out, and start to act like success. Act like it. Not only think about it, but put it in action. If you want to be a boss, I always say, dress like a boss. Dress like one. If you want to have a massive, Jeep, go into a showroom. Go into a showroom and ask to fill the car, to have a seat in the car. The more you think about that car, the more you will work hard, the more you will start to devise means to get the car. Some people, think about things and they try every way possible to. I'm talking about legitimate ways to get things, okay? Not to go to a babalawo or to go to the internet and scam people to get things. That's not the kind of mind that I want you to build. No, 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 no. I want you to build a mind that is full of love. Okay, love for your neighbor just as you love yourself. If you love your neighbor just as you love yourself, you will not cheat them. So I'm talking about a sound mind. I'm talking about a sound mind. Okay, talking about a sound mind. So I want you from tonight to discipline your thinking. Focus on what you know. Focus on the things that you want to do. Focus on the studies that you want to undertake. Focus on those things that you want to have. Focus on those things that you want to change in your life. Practice is key. You have to form new habits in order to completely shift your mind. You have to form new habits. Start to think about what you're thinking about. Okay? It's very important, please. One of the things I'll recommend for you to do tonight is to go on www.youngandindependent, that's one word, and read the article Becoming What We Think About. Okay, please, can you do that for me? Go on there and read that article. It's very important for you to understand a few other things which I haven't mentioned. And please leave a comment down in the comment section what you think about this podcast. I hope you got something out of it and it was helpful. Thank you so much for listening and speak to you soon. Bye for now.